There's your
Sorry,
camera.
I let you down. Okay, when looking for a best man, I think preferably you want to find somebody with these three traits. Obviously, you want to find somebody who's funny. You want to find somebody who's charismatic. And I think most importantly, and most of you will agree, you want to find somebody who's good looking. And since none of that applies to me, I'm going to let my brother Mike take it over from here. Thank you. How's your heart? Just joking. There's a lot of familiar faces in here, but for those who don't know me, I'm one of Steve's older brothers. My name's Ken. And Steve, I just want to say it's a huge honor to be standing up here representing you tonight. And earlier this afternoon, it means a lot to me, not just because you're my brother, but because you are one of my best friends. For anybody who's known Steve for more than about 5 minutes, you're bound to know these three things about him. First of all, he loves computers. Second of all, he's extremely competitive. And thirdly, way back in 1991, this Connaught Park legend himself scored 56 goals in a single season at Dow Soccer. 57, if you ask him. I think there's a bit of discrepancy there. I heard a ball went off of Thomas Shaw's foot, was it? Steve also considers himself to be quite the golfer, and although I don't get out as much as he does, I have had the chance to golf with some good golfers, average golfers. Been out a couple times with my dad this year. But I've never seen anybody quite as good as Steve with a pencil. The way he makes those sevens look like fours, it's unbelievable. Truly is an art form. And in all seriousness tonight, Ashley, I just want to say that you look great. Since you guys moved in last August, I've gotten to know you a lot better than I used to. I've found out that with hard work and determination, you can pay off an SUV and buy a house by the time you're 23. And now with Steve, I've seen that with hard work and determination, you can become one of the greatest video game players the world's ever seen. Now, in preparation for this speech, I actually made up a whole list of all Steve's misdemeanors, but I found that in most of those, I actually came out looking a lot worse than he did, so I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to stick with Steve's strengths here. Steve is extremely loyal, he's honest, he's funny, he cares about other people. And, Steve, what were those other key words? Now, seeing as though that I am married, I think that it's only appropriate that I give the new couple pieces of maybe some marital advice. My wife Tracy and I, we never go to bed angry. We usually just stay up late and argue. And now, before I sit down here, I just want to say again, Steve, thanks a lot. I really appreciate this honor. It was a whole lot of fun. And thanks again. And I'd also like to thank everybody for coming out here. I know it means a lot to Steve and Ashley to have all their family and friends here. It's a great honor as well. And if we can actually just raise our glass here first, and actually if I can get everybody to stand up too. First of all, if I could just get everybody to raise them to Ashley's bridal party first, her maid of honor, Jessica, and her bridesmaids, and actually her two sisters, Alyssa and Jocelyn, and my niece, Melissa. You guys, I'm sure you did a great job today, and I know you made Ashley feel comfortable, not just today, but in the last couple weeks. And then most importantly and finally, I'd just like to raise a glass to Steve and Ashley. I hope you guys have a great and long life together, and again, thanks for the honor. Thank you.